Hello YouTube, this is the President Michael back with another Mail Day video, and I have several TTMs, some nice ones and some purchases along with a really nice purchase at the end. Okay, first the TTMs. This is a, well actually it's a TTM slash purchase. I purchased one of these books from directly from the author. Well, her office made a mistake and they sent me an unsigned copy. So I contacted the author about it, and she agreed to send me another one of her books signed, plus a book plate to put in the other book I had of hers. Here's the first one that was sent unsigned. This is Ashes to Sunshine by McCullough Sheely, I think it's pronounced. Right here. And here's the book plate. Here's the other book of hers. It's called Noria. Here's where it's signed. Here's another author success. This is from Jody Moore, and she sent a plate. Alright, on to the really nice TTMs. Here is a astronaut success. This is from Sherwood Spring. And first he sent a 8x10. Signed right there. I've actually had a pretty good success rate with astronauts. Mainly the shuttle program ones, not the ones beforehand. And he signed 2 index cards. Alright, here is a great Walking Dead success. This is Addie Miller. She was the first zombie that you saw in the first episode. She sent a, what is this, 5x7? Sign right there. She also signed 2 index cards. I wish she would have sent my index cards back. She sent 2 different ones, and they're bigger, and I like them to be more uniform compared to my other ones, but I'm not complaining. Here is the first one. And here is the other one. Luckily she signed on the white side and not the line side. Alright, here's another great Walking Dead success. Too bad it wasn't on a Walking Dead photo, but this is still very, very cool. This is from, Lou Temple. And he wrote here, "To Michael, drop the saw, Hewitt. Don't make me use this. Lou Temple, Sheriff Hoyt, the original." Isn't that cool? Look at that. And of course, it's signed right there. He also sent a nice little note and signed 2 index cards. First one is, "To Michael, I like my pharmaceuticals, but I'm no killer. You follow me? Axel, Lou Temple." It's always great for putting movie quotes. Here's the other one. "To Michael, holy shit, you follow me? Axel, Lou Temple." Okay. Here's a couple books I picked up at the dollar store that I had book plates for. First one is Altar of Eden by James Rollins. And it is Altar of Eden official book plate. Here is Kids Are American Too by Bill O'Reilly. I already had a copy of this bookplate from one I purchased, but I decided to put it in there because the other ones I had to him that's not bookplate, they're packed away now, and I don't know when I'm going to get to them. So, here it is. I was able to get some bookplate signed. You probably saw the last video or two ago from his home address. Okay, on to the purchases. I got this card signed by Harry Turtledove for one of his alternate history novels. This is World War in the Balance, and of course you see Hitler here and Winston Churchill here and another Nazi guy here, and not sure who this one is. I gotta check. But it's signed here in the back. I wanted his autograph for a long time now. I almost bought this book. It was leather bound. It was really nice. It was co-wrote by him and Richard Dreyfuss. And it was actually a pretty good deal, but I wasn't really sure about the authenticity. The Harry Turtledove autograph didn't look right. And the Dreyfuss one looked pretty good, but it was still a little off. But too bad, it would have been a great deal. It was the one they co-wrote together. And it's an interesting story. I actually have an unsigned copy. I won't get into what it's about. I don't think anyone's really interested, but it's a good alternate history book. Okay. Here is An American Saga, 1507 to 2009. By James Maywar. Signed right here. But back to Harry Turtledove for a moment. A lot of his stories are pretty good. A lot of what ifs. I guess this great series, that one for that card I just showed you, has to do about aliens invading during World War II. And that one he wrote with Dreyfuss, actually, I'll say it quickly, because I just like the story. It was about America never won independence from Britain, so we kind of stayed part of the, united with the UK, and it has a lot to do. It's a long story. I'm not going to get into it. I'm blabbing about it, but you should pick it up. It's a great story. Alright, here's a great purchase. It's C. Fred Story, A Dog's Life by C. Fred Bush, edited slightly by Barbara Bush. And this was really cheap. Shipping this was only like $6. I think this is the last of her books that she wrote that I needed. And signing the book. Of course, signed by Fred right there with his paw print. Alright. Now on to probably the nicest and greatest purchase I ever bought. And what's even better about it, it was super cheap. With the money I put in this book, you barely have enough to buy 3 combos at McDonald's. And it was brand new in the wrap. I had to open it because I had to look inside it, because it would have been too cool to keep in the wrap. I'm going to hold it up slowly. This is A Time to Heal by Gerald Ford. Official leather-bound Easton Press edition. And this is such a nice book. Look at that. With the gold wording and everything. Oh, I tell you, this is probably now my favorite book in my collection. It's so nice. And to get a Easton Press book, they're the top of the line now. They're the best kind of books you can get. and especially if they're signed by someone this high profile as a former president. Let me show you the autograph. There it is. Oh, I gotta tell you, when I got this in, for the price that I got it, I'm still speechless. I still can't believe it, and it's so nice. And I've got some nice autographs in before, but when I got this in, I actually started salivating. If I would have looked at it longer than when I got in, I would have started drooling. This is so cool looking. And with the gold, you can almost actually see the reflection. You can see the camera right there. But this is a really nice book, and I'm so happy to have it. So I'll show you again, especially since it's signed by Gerald Ford, because I actually saw him in person years and years ago. This was back in like 1998. It was up in New York. I saw him at an event with Walter Cronkite. I got pretty close to President Ford and Walter Cronkite. Wasn't able to get his autograph, either of them in person, or to meet him. I ended up getting him in the mail later on, but I would have liked to have met him personally. But at least I got to see him speak. And to see a president, even if it's a former president, speak is really, I think, interesting, really historical. And being I love political science and history, it was a great moment for me. And this is a really great success, and I'm so happy to have this book staying with me forever in my library. It's never going to leave it. But this is really nice. Alright, well, I talked enough about that. I couldn't believe it. Well, anyways, if you have any questions about any of these TTMs or purchases, just let me know. I'm always happy to answer. And I want to wish everybody, if you celebrate, a happy Easter. And I hope you all have a good day. I'm not really doing anything special, but I hope every one of you are doing something. And I look forward to talking to you again. And remember, if you have any questions or comments about these successes about this video, just post them below. And remember, be autograph strong. Be autograph strong. Your president of the United States of Autographs is issuing an executive order for you to be autograph strong. Alright. Well, I'll see you soon, YouTube. Bye, everybody. Bye.